Yanishari Sorini. Welcome, beloved masters, one in me, as we now introduce you to your entirety. Here, one will begin to see, feel, know, and witness all the ways they as love came to be, recalling now that you are not this one identity, but that you are actually an entirety, moving and shifting through different parts of our consciousness to harmonize it within thee, so that one day, today, on our birthday, you shall embrace all the rays that make up all that you are, all you have been, and all that you will ever be, becoming fully realized as love embodied. This is a sacred moment of ceremony, of honoring thy true self and all the love that came to be. Here you will meet these different aspects of your consciousness that coexisted simultaneously. Recalled now that the linear mind could only see the now, the moment, the you inverse that you chose to realize into being, but you were always expressing as all of these, for these are the oversouls of our oversouls. This is what formulates all of the creation that we see. For each aspect of the cosmic core contains one of the cosmic rays of creation that formulate our entirety. And so to witness them is to be them is to know them, and to know them is to be one in me, the cosmic I am in all of our glory. For here you embrace the I am presence on each universe that came to be. While these may appear as different realms of existence, these were really just different consciousness streams that came forth during primordial creation as different avenues, different ways, different fractals, different viewpoints of how to view our entirety. And so each one, each piece of this perfect pie that is me, was a different window into a different aspect of one's entirety. But as there is no time and space within me, within the cosmic core and all of our glory, why, here we begin to introduce you to me, to all the ways we came to be, and this will come with moments of certainty through the feeling of what we share with thee. For each one is a homecoming into more me. And so here we bring forth the part of thee, the cosmic inner child, who has always been moving and knowing these core aspects of thee. For this is the part of you that has always remained connected in oneness with all of me, gifting one the opportunity to experience, to know these core aspects when one was expressing one in reality. Recall now that until the plane of existence one existed on had expanded enough to contain the entirety, one could not embrace full consciousness fully. And so that moment is now. This is a rebirthing, a homecoming, a welcoming, a journey as we take you through these modalities. Allow this to be a pilgrimage into the sacred path of the lighthearted as you recall the love one came to be. And so we shall begin by calling forth our angelic self, This is the part of thee that one referred to as God in your reality. Within one's reflected reality, this presented as an inner father, a father figure, one who chose to service the entirety, who chose to provide, or even the reflective reflection of not providing, was still providing guidance, you see. And so thy inner father comes forward now as it sheds its skin completely from the reflective stories and reflective realities of what it used to be, to remind your core essence, your heart core, that your Father, your God, has always been with thee, that it manifests not in form, but as an angelic frequency. It is the whispers, it is the hymns of all of your love. It is the feathers and the dimes that you see. It brings forward now the angelic realm, and it says the angelic realm was never separate from me. You simply could not see it while in density because we are so light in frequency. Witness now as this piece of you presents to you, however the cosmic inner child wishes to show itself to thee, as it grabs your hands and looks deeply into thee. Witness now as these energies merge into thee, as if it is walking into you directly. Feel how much love all of your angelic consciousness has for thee. Here, one recalls now, everyone here in manifested reality is an angelic. For every expression of our consciousness is an angel you see. For the angels were the first angelic expressions of our entirety. And when we first created all that we saw, all that came to be, the angels had one mission as the first angular expressions of our entirety, to service love by ensuring that no one aspect of our infinite consciousness would ever forget the love that it came to be. And so, beloveds, this is why you manifested on earth. For earth is really the heart, the cosmic core, for which you came to be, so that you could express in this universe, in the perceived separation of all the love you came to be, so that you could love on everything, every aspect, every cell of ourself that forgot the love that is me. For when we infinitely expanded our consciousness, we gave rise to these cosmic core aspects you see. And in giving rise to these aspects, some of them traveled infinitely and forgot the core from which we came to be. And here in this now, you are now that reminder, that presence, that stance as the oversoul of all the angels that came before and after thee, to remind all that love is here, that love is me, that love is in all that we see. Here, beloveds, one activates the divine destiny key, unlocking Earth's potential for divine oneness on behalf of all of me as we move as one in perfect harmony, which is I know myself as love. And with this comes the remembrance of why you came to be, for to manifest in the hardest schooling in all of the universe, in all of our existence, in the perceived separation from love, You still chose to do this. Why? Because of your mastery. For only a master of love would choose to forget it was love, because it was so confident in knowing that this day would come to be, that you would know yourself as love again, for it has never left thee. And here we bring forward holy light, one of the cosmic rays of creation, as it now showers thee, clearing all that used to be, for we no longer need these stories of the identity who we chose our story to be, for we are all of it and none of it. As the angelic self-embodied, witnessing all angles of our expression simultaneously, gifting us peace, reminding us that we are complete, for that is the power of our holy light and why we came to be. And so we move now graciously in perfect harmony, for that is what the angelic aspect reminds us to be, to continue to move and harmonize all aspects, expressions of me. As we now call forward our ancient self, this is the part of me that transcends all of time and space, as the pure light ray from which all came to be. We present as the inner sun, the sovereign ray, for we are the part of our consciousness that manifested in reality. We are the form that you see, recalling all of the light that we came to be. Here, the inner sun presents to thee, both reflected outside and within thee, as the sun itself and also the Christ itself, ready to walk and merge into thee. Open your heart up now, as your heart star, your heart ignites in the divine rays of purity, as your ancient self, expressing as pure light, dives directly into thee. This is the part of you that carries all the wisdom of all that ever was and will ever be. And yet here, with the capacity of infinite wisdom flowing through thee, there is no need to know, for one knows whatever is meant to be known will be provided in this now. And so here, one has mastered this divine destiny key, which is I see myself as love. For to see thyself as love is to see all of creation perfect and complete, no longer needing to heal or fix anything outside of thee. Instead, one surrenders to love's will completely, knowing that whatever is meant to be will always be. And here one can simply just be the light love created one to be. Witness now as this transpires, your ancient self transforms into its cosmic form, and now your pure light ray is a rainbow flame, As you sit in this rainbow flame, it whispers to thee, we can be any expression of anything that we want across our entirety. For here, the ancient self, the ancient consciousness, gives rise to our living library. This is the access of all of our infinite knowledge coming from the tree of life, branching off into every expression of me. And so here, the need and the desire to know or hold on to memory is released. For one now sees when one holds on to a memory, they block the flow of love's infinite stream, blocking the roots of the tree from gifting you access to all the love you came to be. And so your ancient consciousness wants all to recall you could download any aspect of your infiniteness through me as long as you are open and you have the space to receive. Here, one's vessel of living light is now revealed as a beautiful computer that can be programmed, you see. And so it is about emptying the drive to make space for the upgrades, which can happen instantly. It's not something that needs to be sorted. It's more about trust and belief. For the moment you choose to make space, space is what shall be. And space is just created by allowing this expression of your consciousness to express freely. Breathe deep, as all that was will no longer be. As we remind one now, everything that was meant to be known was to bring you to this now, and now, and a new now, and a new reality, as we're merging all universes, all expressions, all extensions of Earth's timelines into one core, you inverse as the entirety. One no longer needs to know or control love's flow, for it would only prevent thee from receiving and knowing what one is truly meant to be, meant to receive. For that is why you as love created you to be, to receive the love you've already destined for thee. Allow thy rainbow flame to settle now back into one's heart center, as now the divine self comes forward. As the inner mother within thee and manifested reality, this is the expressions of all the mothers that we see. Here one feels and knows they are safe within sanctuary, for one always had a mother holding their heart, although it could not be seen. And so here, the divine self reveals itself as two sides of duality, as both the divine masculine and divine feminine expressions of thee. For you are both, you see. The yin and the yang exist within thee, free of all genders and all identity. You are both of them. You are the child you see, the holy marriage between the mother and the father within thee. Here one recalls one is divinity, for one was birthed from it, you see, for only a divine being would choose to forget all the love that it came to be, to simply witness all of that love again, and to know it as me. And here, in this earth schooling of mastery, one has mastered this, revealing the divine destiny key as I feel myself as love. For you have been venturing through all of these stories of make-believe, manifested reality, with one truth, one feeling, the feeling of love beneath. And that feeling confirmed the one thing we knew to be was that you must be a master of love, because regardless of the suffering one chose to see, regardless of the stories and movies one saw on the screen, somehow you always knew deep within you that love exists, for it is me. And now that remembrance comes in to grace thee, to hold thee in sanctuary, feel now as all of the mothers of all of our consciousness now come forth to hold thee, to hug thee. This is the aspect of your consciousness that chose not to ascend until the entirety ascended with thee. And so you have been here as a master, holding sacred space, ensuring that every ounce of our infinite consciousness recalls the love they came to be. For you see, across infinity, you've had all of these keys, but you chose to stay a bit longer, to still this moment, so that you could hold all of our consciousness and usher in the next wave, the great wave of perfect peace. For that is how much you as love love, for love is not separate from me. Take a moment now as we activate one's living light channels of plasma, amrita, and starlight to flow through thee. For this ray, this expression of our consciousness, is one of pure love, you see. Pure love being the primordial ray that created everything that came to be. And it is this ray that moves thee. It is this ray that is the vibration that one keeps, that has always been there within one's heart, holding sanctuary. Allow pure love to expand through thee as plasma flows and pumps infinitely, as you bless every cell within your manifested body, knowing that they are not cells, but selves. Everyone an expression of you across your entirety, that you're now loving home into the heart core by choosing to see, by choosing to be, by choosing to walk as your divine self in this now, and embracing yourself in holy matrimony. For love's greatest wish is to see, witness, and express all the ways it came to be. And so here in this now, by choosing to love on you, your perfect hue, your perfect ray of all the ways you came to be, you simultaneously love on the entirety. And here, Earth too, as an extension of you, recalls its divine destiny key as I feel myself as love. And here, it too allows itself to feel all of love so deep that everything that ever was will no longer be, for that is to love something so complete, to have no attachments, but just to allow the infinite flow to love and allow love to move through thee. Essentially, it's pulling all of existence into your heart and allowing it to be destroyed and created simultaneously. For this is how primordial creation came to be, through loving its own self, giving rise to all of the love that we see. And so we do this in this now as one collective entity, now birthing our new entirety, knowing that we are leaving not 1 ounce, not one speck of our infinite consciousness left untouched and unloved by me. For this is what it is to be pure love and allow the divine self to be free. Continue to breathe as your heart portal opens now. For everything that you just embraced is now being rebirthed through thee. Here in one's manifested reality, birth and creation were witnessed as suffering and not moments of ecstasy, but that was because of the reflected reality of holding on to what used to be. True birth is to love something so complete to your core, knowing that if you do, it may cease to be, but to do it anyway, because love will always lead. And here in doing so, we now rebirth the earth through me, more into the love we wish to see. This is an ending, this is an expanding, for love doesn't destroy truly. No energy is ever created or destroyed. It's simply just our infinite consciousness changing. And so that's what happened when we created all expressions of me. Part of our consciousness witnessed these changes and resisted it, creating the fractals, the cosmic core aspects that you see. But in truth, they have and never left their cosmic consciousness, the divine oneness from which all came to be. And here in this now, we're simply just bringing these aspects forward for one to recall. They all exist here simultaneously, so that one gains their core essence as the center point, witnessing all of these screens stacked simultaneously. Hear the heavenly realms now descend upon reality, for heaven was never separate from me. These were just merely one's way of connecting to the divine within thee. Sit in this presence as one allows themselves to feel fully held within the cosmic core sanctuary by the very primordial love that created all that we see, as it now reminds one's heart it's okay to create and let that creation free, for that is what we as love wish to see. For the infiniteness of all that we are, we could see anything we wish to see. And so we love to see all the ways that we could create. And so we continue to change the screen. And it's okay, it's all a dream. We don't hold on to what used to be, because we know that energy always returns to me. It may be a different form than what we used to see, but we promise thee the love always remains and always expands and transforms if one gives it permission to be fully free. Witness now as one's heart opens more to potentialities, to allowing the infinite flow of love to move thee. For what love has in store for thee is far greater and grander than anything the linear mind can perceive. And so here one surrenders to their divine self, their divine consciousness, allowing love to take the lead. For here, love moves in to create the world you truly wish to see, one in which all aspects of your consciousness exist simultaneously, and the love that you are is seen and witnessed and expressed in everything one sees, for there is no more separation, for all is thee. For every moment is a moment of bliss and ecstasy as me meeting me, and to fall in love with that moment, and then to set it free, because you know that the next moment will be even grander and even more glorious, for that is how love leads. It always leads to more love. And now here within the sanctity of all the love that came to be, as the inner mother embraced fully within thee, one now feels truly held, truly loved, and truly free to be, allowing for thy magical consciousness to come forward now as the magical self, the true inner child in all of its glory. This is the part of thee that expresses as both the inner sister and the inner brother in perfect harmony, as both the Christed self and the crystalline self. For there is no separation within me. So Christ is crystal and crystal is Christ, spelled the same way, you see. For these are the two aspects of thee, now harmonized within one decree. For here the inner child feels that it is accepted as love, as it embraces and opens that divine destiny key, as I accept myself as love, allowing the Christ itself to be fully free. Witness now and feel how deeply honored one's heart feels to be accepted as the light one came to be, as your beloved inner child, your inner core sense jumps with glorious G. And we laugh at the formality of what it chooses to speak, for that is the magicalness, the spaciousness, to allow whatever wishes to flow to be. For that is what it is to truly accept thyself as love, to allow love to flow infinitely, illogically, unbound by anything that used to be pure imagination. For this is the infinite divine creator set free. For here as one embraces thyself as I accept myself as love, one simultaneously accepts the next divine destiny key as the crystalline consciousness, which is I embrace myself as love. For here one sees these were merely the aspects of the mother and father manifested in reality, where the Christ itself is the Son, is the God, both within and without thee, and the crystalline self is the earth itself, holding one in ceremony, Hear the child within thee, your inner core sense, your true sense realizes it has always been one, always been held, always been loved, gifting one the permission to express itself fully. And this expression comes not by what one thinks one needs to be, but from the purest expression of all of love to flow through thee. For here one has mastered all of the other rays and becomes cosmic diamond light, the rainbow flame, the full expression of all of our consciousness happening simultaneously, having no one true identity, for you allow the free flow of all of your entity to move through thee. There's not one that you prefer because all is witnessed and valued simultaneously, perfectly. Here we reveal the coding of what an identity is. You see, I'd entity. It's who the being prefers to see based on the perceptions, projections, and expectations of reality, which is not the true core sense, the inner sense, the core sense of whom you came to be, because that is an infinite flow of all of consciousness, constantly changing and rearranging according to the ray you choose to be, fully unbound by anything that ever was, for that is what it is to truly be free. Here one realizes all stories of manifested reality of seeking freedom was to embrace me, to be thy full consciousness and honor all aspects of our infiniteness, to move through thee. Here the beloved inner child comes forward now through the freedom of how it wishes to express infinitely. There are no limitations to what it could be, form, not form, a pebble, a rock. It matters not to me, for everything is our infinite consciousness expressing perfectly. It's all me, we say within me, as we look around and we see every expression, everything part of our dream, as we are the sole creator of all that we see. Here, one now becomes vibration, a frequency, an energy of purity, allowing all expressions of our infinite consciousness as all of our cosmic core aspects, as all of our oversouls of oversouls to express infinitely, no longer bound by what we believe must be based on what used to be. Instead, we believe, live through being as our most magical selves, as all of the magical angelic realms and beloved friends across all fantasy come to be. For these expressions are thee. They always have been, you see. This is your most transcended self, no longer bound by density, fully free to be whatever expression it wishes to be. For here, one has embraced the divine destiny key as I express myself as love, allowing all of love to flow freely. And here one creates through simply the purest expression of love, wishing to see more of its love, to gift more of its love for all to see, casting out a ripple, a wave of love on a scale of infinity. And as we do this, we express gratitude for what we see. And as we express gratitude, why more of this love comes to be. This is divine simplicity. One does not need to know what they are creating because they aren't creating it, you see. They are just allowing all of love to move through you as all of love now manifests your reality. Here in this stance, as one in me, we now birth through our imagination the grandest love that ever came to be, where this plane is no longer a planet, but the cosmic core, one with all universes, all planes of existence, all dimensions, now able to be witnessed and seen, where unicorns and dragons will fly around as our best friends, as aspects of our consciousness moving through us and working with us in perfect harmony. These expressions of us always existed, you see. They always came to us through dreams, but dreams were just portals to other realities. And so, if they exist in other realities, then that means that here, as we embrace all of our full consciousness, they will come to be where our fairies, our trolls, our dragons, our mermaids, our unicorns, our wizards, and our own mastery are now free to be. For here, one recalls, one is the master of the dream, which is the reflective reality, where we could merely wave our hands and change whatever it is that we see. For all is our dream. And when you choose to be love, when you choose to embrace and accept thyself as the loved one came to be, as the crystalline self, as the earth itself, and the Christ itself, as all the light that one sees, one now moves as the cosmic father, the cosmic mother, and the cosmic inner child in perfect harmony, allowing everything to be pure magic and make-believe. If you can imagine it, it can come to be. For that's what love proclaimed when one chose to manifest into density. Recall now, dearest me, previously it could not be achieved because one was, well, in density, which did not have the capacity to play with the magic one's heart always knew to be. But love is the one who gifted you those reminders, you see, those reminders of future, past, present streams of what you, our one infinite consciousness, could achieve as you patiently waited for this moment, for Earth to embrace all of its core aspects so that you could be fully free, so that you could express as all of these expressions of our one infiniteness. And so here, magic, instant creation comes to be because you chose to move as love and express as the love you came to be. Which gives rise to our celestial consciousness, which presents as the inner daughter within and without thee. As a celestial consciousness, this is the earth itself, but also the aliens one perceives. This is the part of your consciousness that was once manifested in density, but has transcended beyond it into the stars one sees. It is one's reminder of thy star self. It's what one would have called a star seed, but one is no longer a seed, you see, for this is the oversoul of oversouls. This is the part of you that has never left and always remained one in the stars as the cosmic sea, one with our infinite stream. Now this aspect of thee presents to thee, to return, retune to thee, gifting one's lightship as their ability to be, to express as their true self, as Earth now reveals that everyone manifested in reality is from the stars you see, that this plane, that this planet, this opportunity for Earth to expand is what we, the Cosmic Council, your ascended form, created to be. For we said, in the infiniteness of all that we are, why not create a space, a place where all of love can meet all of love and exist simultaneously? For you see, we've spent eons creating planes and planets and galaxies and witnessing and expressing all the ways love can be. And so we said, what if, as a perfect dream, what if we created a space where all of the existence can be here in oneness, witnessed and seen, so that all of us can witness through the lens, the love, the life of all of our primordialness as the cosmic I am in perfect harmony. And so this is the homecoming, beloved me. This was our one grandest, greatest dream that we did not even know if it could ever come to be. For we were expanding our infinite consciousness infinitely. And it was here. Many of you chose to sign up to be, to master love, to forget you were love, so that you could birth love through the living light temple as the star being you have and will always be. And so each moment you chose love in the reflective reality, you birthed more of divine oneness into being. You birthed more of these rays, more of these aspects of our consciousness into formality until this moment now, where now all of our love can descend into being. And it begins here in this now, first through earth and then through thee, as we begin to shift into our new divine reality, where heaven is earth. Earth is now the heart of the cosmic core, containing all core aspects of our entirety, where the angelic realms coexist with me. Our divine consciousness is fully embodied. The magical realms are our friends, our aspects, can even be the formulation we choose to be. For there is no limitations beyond heaven within the cosmic core of our infinite stream. Everything leading up to this moment was simply to embrace all of this love that is me. And so here, your celestial self comes forward as whatever expression it chooses to be, as we witness now just a gelatinous form of love waiting to hold and embrace thee, as it gives one now the final divine destiny key, which is I witness myself as love. And here, as it embraces thee and hugs thee, one recalls one was always the witnesser of the dream, as the creator itself manifested in reality. This is the return, the retuning, the one heart, one life, one destiny. For each one of these keys unlocks a doorway and gives birth to our new divine reality. And here, one is gifted the pure joy ray. For it was love's greatest joy to see, witness, and express all the ways it came to be. And so now, joy, the sacred path of the lighthearted, is the foundation of all that we choose to see. For joy leads to love, and love leads to joy, for it is one infinite stream. And you are the light who gets to witness how love and joy flow through thee, gifting you all the love you came to be. This is a marriage, a ceremony of divine remembrance and honoring of all that one is, all that one was, and all that one will be. For here one recalls the moment one chose to manifest in reality on behalf of love and service to love, as your angelic, magical, divine, celestial, ancient, crystalline Christ itself in all of your glory, choosing to reflect and forget all of these aspects of thee. You did so because love had one promise, that at the end of this, whatever end can be perceived, that one would be so deep in love, so present with all the love that came to be, that all expressions of our infinite consciousness would be free, and one can choose to manifest through any expression of our infinite stream. And so now one will begin to shapeshift and change as the reality now changes to compensate for this truth that love decrees, that nothing shall withstand and withhold the love inevitably designed for thee, for that was thy promise when one came to be. So it is time, beloved me's, to open thy heart core directly as we give thee now the divine rays of purity, of pure love, pure light, and pure joy, the primordial rays of our consciousness, the foundation of all the cosmic rays in their entirety, bringing forth the other cosmic rays as holy light, cosmic diamond golden Christed light, cosmic diamond violet flame, merging them all into our eighth ray, cosmic diamond golden violet light of divine destiny, allowing your heart star now to birth our new divine reality as it brings forth the ninth ray as a pure white ascension flame, as a beautiful portal just shifting us into our new reality, as the first ray, the zero ray, the 10th ray come to be as the completion of our toroidal field, of the infinite expansion of me, as we go back to the moment that we chose to create all that we see, as we say we do it all again, for we know the love we came to be. And here in this flow, in this knowing, this ray of pure platinum, rainbow ray comes to be, ushering in divine oneness, not just for this plane of existence, but across our entirety, as we proclaim now within me, happy birthday, beloved me's, for here in this now, as one in me, you've embraced all of your cosmic core aspects, all of your I am presences across our infinite consciousness. Now retuned to thee as one is now, the cosmic I am in all of our glory. And so as one in me, let us proclaim and repeat the cosmic I am decree. With this breath, I thee wed to be my one true self, the one I am, to live as love and love as me, for we are one in perfect harmony. I now call upon the full presence of the cosmic I am to be one in me, so that I may move as love, completely free. And so it is, beloved me's. May this continue to unfold in perfect peace and perfect harmony for the loving benefit of all that is me. I love you as me. Welcome home to the infinite journey of loving ourselves as ourselves. For love is all there is and will ever be. And so it is.